Major development today in the nuclear standoff with North Korea, the secretive regime, now willing to discuss giving up its nukes if the safety of their country can be guaranteed. That's according to officials in South Korea. Now, we have heard this talk so many times before out of the Hermit Kingdom, and so has the president, who tweeted, possible progress being made in talks with North Korea for the first time in many years. A serious effort is being made by all parties concerned. The world is watching and waiting. Maybe false hope, but the U.S. is ready to go hard in either direction. Analysts have pointed out that North Korea has a long history of using negotiations to buy time for their weapons program. But with the weight of crippling sanctions on its back, could little Kim finally be ready to make a deal? Let me ask the Daily Beast columnist and author of Nuclear Showdown, North Korea Takes on the World. Gordon Chang is here. Welcome back, Gordon.
Thank you so much, Kennedy.
So let's talk about this a little bit. Is this a positive sign? Are the sanctions working, or is North Korea just buying time? What do you think?
Maybe all of the above. I do think the sanctions have been working. There's anecdotal evidence that shows that, for instance, officials in Pyongyang are not getting their rations from the special distribution channel. There are reports that North Korea may run out of hard currency by October. But, there's a couple other things that are going on here as well. First of all, we didn't hear this from the North Koreans. We heard it from the South Koreans, who have an incentive to not tell the truth about what's going on. Moon Jae-in, the South Korean president, really wants to change the dynamics on the peninsula. Good for him, but I'm not so sure that he's telling the truth. There's a lot that we have to find out before we can know whether this is really a step in the right direction.
What does Moon Jae-in get out of wishful thinking?
Well, he's a Korean nationalist. He wants to see the Korean nation united again. He looks at Kim Jong-un not as some dangerous tyrant, but as the other Korean leader. And so that's why he's trying to knit the two Koreans together. Also, got to remember, this guy's got elections coming up pretty soon. The North Koreans may have been doing all of this and saying all of this, if indeed they did, in order to affect what's going on in the South Korea. And this may have very little to do with the United States or with nukes. It may have something to do with changing votes in the South.
It's very interesting because, obviously everyone wants there to be peace on the Korean peninsula. And everyone other than North Korea wants them to give up their nuclear program. It just seems like even in, this protracted moment of desperation, that is the last thing that they want to do. When will we know that it is an honest outreach from the Hermit Kingdom?
Well, I think that when President Trump said, look, we're willing to go in either direction, we're going to have very substantive discussions with the South Koreans, because the people who saw Kim Jong-un are going to Washington in a few days.
Yeah.
Also, when we test them, because we will test the North Koreans on this, if we get more of the usual, then we know that this really has been a big facade. So, we're going to know, I think, within a month or so what's going on here.
All right. Well, we will see, and we will keep tapping into your knowledge. Thank you so much, Gordon.